You're not going to believe this. Shocking new numbers revealing the crisis at the border only getting worse. Customs and Border Protection encountering more than 230,000 migrants across illegally last month. That record marking the highest October in DHS history. Let that sink in. And likely to come up when Secretary Mayorkas is grilled by the House Homeland Security Committee today. But will anyone be paying attention? Fox News contributor, retired acting ICE Director Tom Homan joins us now. Tom, those numbers don't surprise you. They must horrify you, though.
It does, because this is on purpose. Look, they took the most secure border in my lifetime, and I've done this, as you know, for 35 years. They took the most secure border in my lifetime and purposely dismantled it. This caused us historic illegal immigration. But the most important thing, Brian, it just isn't about illegal immigration. When you overwhelm the Border Patrol with these numbers to where 70 to 80% are pulled off the line in the process, that's when the fentanyl comes across. It kills over 100,000 Americans. That's when known suspected terrorists cross. They arrested 114. You got 1 million gotaways. How many of them are known suspected terrorists?
So why did that not come up? And you're shocked it didn't come up when President Biden meets with President Xi of China, because that's where it's manufactured. That's where it's sent. That's where the material exists.
Because he's a weak president. I mean, this president has not talked about fentanyl overdoses. He came out and did a speech on human trafficking. Under President Biden, the amount of child trafficking, sexual trafficking for children, is at an all-time high. When you open the border like he has opened up, hundreds of thousands of children entered this border in the last 2 years. The government's lost track of 40% of them. They can't even find 40% of the children they released to so-called sponsors because they didn't vet them properly.
So the problem is solved. Chris Magnus has been forced to resign his position of as Customs and Border Protection Commissioner. What changes now that he's out?
Nothing changes. He did exactly what Alejandro Mayorkas wanted him to do. They hired him for his ideology. He supported sanctuary cities. He refused to work with the Border Patrol when he was chief of Tucson PD. He attacked the Trump policies that secured the border. They hired him because he would do exactly what they want him to do, not enforce law on the border. So, you know, Secretary Mayorkas has said many times, even under oath in front of Congress, the border's closed, the border's secure. Well, if it is, Magnus deserves an award, not get fired. He's leaving for one reason only, because they are afraid of oversight hearings by the Republicans once they take the House. They don't want him around.
Are you concerned that this new Democratic governor of Arizona is going to take out those containers that were being the makeshift fence that was so effective that Governor Ducey put in play?
Absolutely, because she'll be like the White House. They won't do the research to see every place that built a border barrier, every place, illegal immigration went down, illegal drug flow went down. Barriers work. Yeah. And that's why they'll tear them down.
And that's why President Biden, when he was senator, and Senator Obama voted for 700 miles of wall. What changed? Donald Trump changed, and they won't do anything that Trump wanted to do, that you said worked, and I agree. Tom Homan, thanks so much.